and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick angel guide oracle reading for the Taurus. This will be an angel guide oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right? So let's just jump right into your angel guide oracle reading, Taurus, and let's see what your strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is for Taurus. Let's Taurus strength at this time and what's in their favor in the current situation. Taurus strength at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. Taurus strength at this time. Earth Star activation. So I feel like Taurus is really all about the freedom and you truly choosing you, okay? I feel like continue to allow for yourself to have this period of realization, okay? Understanding the shifts that is happening within your energy and those that surrounds you. I feel like stay anchoring in the fact of just knowing you need to always take care of yourself and in different ways, okay? I feel like don't overly or emotionally overreact to anything. I feel like when it comes to certain messages or messengers or however it's playing out, just understand that nothing will truly come of that situation, and you being who you are will always be highlighted and always seen for exactly who you are, regardless of who appreciates it and who doesn't, who gets it and who doesn't. It's like you being who you are is what it is. And I feel like, you know, stay being taking grounded action towards certain things, but don't get lost in the astral traveling atmosphere at all, okay? Because it is caution that is needed at this time when it comes to descending, okay? Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? It's just, it is what it is. I feel like balance will be restored within a particular part of your life cycle, and you have to deeply understand that it's not about you discovering more about who you were or even who you are, but just allowing for that wisdom to be unlocked. And once certain parts of yourself is unlocked, it's like the balance just automatically, I won't say automatically, but it will restore itself when it comes to how something isn't moving as fluently as it should. I feel like your energy healing ability has been the exercise and training that everyone has been tapping into and using for their own benefit. Okay. So I feel like you need to take that into consideration, especially when descending, because a lot comes from you truly understanding who you are as an individual. I feel like continue to see the God incidences for what they truly are, though. What's the blessings that Taurus carry in their heart? Heart of Swords. Okay, Heart of Swords. I feel like, yeah, I honestly feel like your dreams do need a practical plan, Taurus. And I feel like there's just a couple of things that that needs to be resolved within connections with others, like some type of past trauma. Okay, I feel like you already know, but just continue to embrace the fact that you and your loved ones are truly safe. Okay, truly just understand that and accept that for truly what it is. I feel like it's that acceptance of everything and everyone, and it's like, who is but I do feel like it's like a couple things that still needs to be healed, within a past connection. It won't I don't even it's not even necessarily a past life connection, but like a past connection. I feel like doves are significant to you. In Georgia. I told you it's like something about, the I just don't like to give credit to the nonsense, honestly. That's just who I am. But it's like, yeah, they do play around with people's solar plexus a lot. And it becomes a lot. But that's why it's like you have to just stay strong in your own way of being, seeing, and doing things. Because if not, it's like, man, then yeah, that's that emotionally overreacting, or oh well, I said it in the last one, but being quick tempered, and then you just be trying to take unnecessary approaches to certain. So, what's the guidance for Taurus? Crystal Soul Wisdom. Okay, I feel like, and this is where it's like, be open to divine, or be open to healing information, and that caution, because it's like I'm not trying to speak on stuff that I deeply don't understand, but it's like when astral traveling or even traveling in the physical world, caution is needed. Okay, it's just that simple. Caution is needed when doing these things, and make sure you are surrounding yourself with protective energy as you are traveling. Okay, and I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work, and I feel like your confidence is your success story. Okay, I feel like life has truly brought new meaning to you I feel like, yeah, within these last 11 months. Okay, it has been a big year for you. I'm trying to figure out, like, how can one be able to I don't know. Let's just wait on that one. But I feel like continue to understand the high vibrational energy that is needed for you to ascend in the right manner, right? When it comes to who you are, because we already understand, the playground for what it is. And I feel like you've allowed yourself to go through the dark night of the soul multiple different times, and understanding that there is a way, and that's what I was trying to see here, is like there's definitely a way to ascend out of a certain frequency if need be. So it's kind of like really up to you to continue to be in this energy of accepting everything and everyone, and to allow for the divine healing energy, love and light, to truly build that success confidence, or your confidence up, okay? Because I feel like that's who's or what's going to help you be able to close something and open it as fluently or frequently as you would like it to. Because I feel like that's like the only, that's probably an issue of the past, because the light always has something to say. The light always have something to show. The light will always just be who the light is, and it just kind of like, so we just gotta resolve those issues with one another and just let it be. But I feel like the light is what's going to help you, as being the individual, be able to ascend and descend however you want to, in the best way possible, not to do nothing crazy, I don't think. Oof. No, we gotta say no to the alcohol, though. Okay, the alcohol. Whoa. Um, I'm not saying that it's like wrong, but okay. The alcohol. Yeah, and the alcohol be making people feel like they are something that they really aren't. Like they're this goddess, in whatever manner that brings for them. Okay, I don't. I can't. It's like someone deeply doesn't want to see you with something either, Taurus. Like, it's like, and at this point of time in everyone's life, physically, spiritually, it's like, what is your problem? Are you not seeing that even if I don't get something, it's given to someone else that you won't like, because they're going to be exactly the same way as I am. So ultimately, you're just bitter towards your own self in a very strange way. So it's like, just let that be what it is. When it comes to still delaying things, like the inevitable of certain situations and certain things coming into you, especially when it comes to the recognition about the healing abilities you truly have. And that's why you should be able to have the freedom to descend and ascend in however you see fit, because it's who you are. And when you are able to be on the front line of something, especially with the times that we are living in, it's more needed for people to be in this grounded action energy than not. So like I said, and then the light always choose you, choose you, choose you, choose you. See how you can be content with yourself, and then you're all like, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But what's this Earth Star activation here? I do feel like there's a way, though. It's something to that. I feel like you just gotta continue in the best way possible. Work with the light, okay? In the best way possible, and just keep just massaging both, and then it's just like, because I really feel like it's deeper than even what I'm thinking. So I'm trying to like see it for what it is. I mean, crystals are significant, but I just don't feel like they're that important to have, because of the energy that is manipulated through everything. So even if you're relying heavily on the aspect of yourself that is able to tap into the energy of the crystal, it's like that's only like a piece of it, not even a piece. It's just like something that could be held and felt rather than to just be lived and accepted. Because I guarantee you, the real person is not sitting here talking about my energy is in the crystal and you can have a piece of this energy. So I'm just letting it be known. I don't think that's what she over there talking about. Like, they do have a lot. Yeah, they do have a lot out here that is attached to it. So it's like, child. But I don't think it's the truth necessarily. Maybe. See, I have my own reasons for doing stuff. I don't know what the hell that they be doing, but let's just keep moving on. It is what it is. I feel like, nothing will truly come of a situation where anyone is trying to take anything from you to gain anything. If anything, they will always be on the run, and they will always be hiding from the fact that if you figure out how to ascend out of a certain energy, it's a wrap. So continue to just don't be emotionally overreacting to anything. And it's just as simple as it gets. And just keep reminding yourself, like, you're not tired. You're not tired. I mean, even if you didn't get enough sleep, you're not tired. Just because I'm not tired. So, goddamn, you're not tired. You're a leader, and you need to take action in charge of a situation, a particular one. What's this Earth Star activation? With the Eight of Wands, I feel like, yeah, continue to communicate in the best way that you possibly can, okay? Stay being in your strength and see the disputes for what they are, but don't get tied up in that. I feel like it's the love that truly helps the light to find you. Your love for everything and everyone with that what is within or under your domain. So it's like that's what's going to always attract the light to you, because you're not faking the love that you actually do have, and that's actually helps you to be a part of Heart of Source in every way, shape, and form. I feel like continue to express yourself freely, though. Yeah. I know there's a lot of jealousy, but that's on them to figure out for themselves. See the hope of a situation. Ooh, child. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't want to speak on relationships. I don't. That's not what I do. But something significant about making promises, of moving beyond this, and it's just choose you. What's this Eight of Wands with the Fool and the Two of Cups? Exactly. Just choose you, because they just it's just like a rogue or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to a masculine energy, but I don't feel like I am. So like whatever. But it's just like, what is it? Why is it the alcohol? Being overly intoxicated, and then it's like what surrounds them. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't know. I'm not a relationship guru. All I know is as above, so below. Okay. See the pledges for what they are. See these connections for truly what they are, and you know, hold people accountable for their absence too. Just hold people accountable for their absence, and you know, in the best way that you can. I know. Look. Just listen. Just listen. Constantly just talking. But I feel like something has been very much known since your youthful days when it comes to a certain connection. So, and I mean, I've even seen it in certain different ways, but I choose you. Just choose you. Love you. Continue to work on you. Let these people do whatever they need to do. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that movie has to do with anything, but maybe you should watch it. Made in Manhattan or something. It just came to my mind. But maybe that's a significant movie to you. What's this Heart of Swords here? With the Nine of Cups. Ooh, child. Just interfering with people's happiness is a big no-no, but I'm not my business. But I feel like your wishes are being granted, and you should take advantage of the success that you are truly in right now, okay? I feel like continue to be content with who you are and focus on your physical health as well. I feel like the truth and loyalty is also what someone truly desires. Rather, they're sitting around people that definitely is not given that. They deeply, truly desire it. So, I feel like, yeah, they always focusing on that refreshment, the alcohol. I smelt it. It's like, don't lie. Nobody should even be smelling like that. It was a mistake. Okay, mistakes happen. So let's move on then. I feel like somebody is deeply satisfied with the way things are flowing right now. So just be in this acceptance of what is and what isn't, and you know, you don't have to, just be a part of someone else's discord to make it seem like you're not way better than it. It's like you're not sitting there to be a part of anything. You are who you are, and whoever accepts it, accept it, and just continue to nurture the relationship with the light, because I feel like that's going to just, you know, I feel like that's what a lot of people are afraid of, that it's not supposed to be what has been written for us to grasp to and just hold on to, because the stories are there, the energies are there, and we was all supposed to be there. But I feel like it's something to why I feel like it's like this is not what it was and this is not what it is. So, you know, yeah, too much. Yeah, we can burn down a whole city and all the memories and things that was there isn't even the truth when it's recited through someone that lives in another part of the world, right? You have to see that for what it is. It's like, yeah, there's some truth to it, but was that truly what they were all about? Was that truly what they were indulging in? Was that truly how they even saw life for themselves? So continue to remind yourself that you have more than enough as well. Why the Nine of Cups? With the Five of Pentacles, yeah. Continue to remind yourself that you have more than enough. And choose you. And choose you. It doesn't matter. Nope. We don't entertain the silliness of of situations. It's just you continue to choose you through all the discord. Continue to harmonize who you are as an individual, and continue that that descending caution is definitely needed. Whoa. Cause somebody, I guess, say it was like trying to fight or something. I don't know, child. It's a relationship on the forefront right now, and it's like so much talk about it, and I feel like it's not even. It will give me a headache if I was actually in it. So I'm trying not to be in it because it has nothing to do with me, but it's definitely present, and it's definitely a situation in itself. It has a lot of chaos within it. Something just, you and your loved ones are safe, right? But I feel like when it comes to, you have to choose you. Only you will know why you must just walk away from the whole idea of who someone was or who someone is. I don't think that they want to see you hurting in any way, but they're not helping the situation by just being who they are. No, it doesn't have nothing to do with me, but someone is a good friend, regardless of how that friendship is. It's like, mm, yeah, someone gained their riches through snow. And that how could that be helpful in any way? Like in the long term effects, well, we're here right now. So it's like the long term effects, what did the snow actually get y'all? Like it got y'all a bunch of this. Everybody standing up there overly emotional when you don't need to be. You gain this type of success in more ways than once, twice, 5, 7 times. Why are you in our face acting like this is the first time you've ever been applauded for being exactly who you are? That's what the snow gets us. What's this crystal skull wisdom? With the moon, judgment, two of swords. Yeah, this is like you're gonna have to make that judgment call when it comes to allowing for yourself to see your way through the darkness. Okay, I feel like something is definitely not hidden from anyone. I mean, something is so in someone's face that is not even. The deception is you accepting. The deception is you, allowing for yourself to overcome the sadness and the disappointment of I don't even feel like of being with somebody, but not being able to deeply understand how to ascend and descend as fluently or frequently as you want to be. I feel like that will hurt my heart more than a motherfucker. Like I can't even begin to think that that will be something, but maybe it is. Okay, that's not being sensitive to other people, right? And other people might be dealing with the sadness of friendships not really being what they were or are, and relationship and partnerships not truly being what they are. Wanting to be in this really strange vortex type of relationship where we're sharing each other, we're sharing our energy, we're sharing everything, and the outcome of that gets you somebody or everybody being left out at once. So, but yeah, continue to step into the beauty of the unknown, and allow for the the weakness of certain energies to continue to just go through the motions, because at the end of the day there's been judgment calls on a lot of things, and I get it. There's a lot that's brought in through a frequency, and that's why I'm like, there's a lot there, and you can say that this energy contributes to a lot of it too, just based off of the love and acceptance that they have for everything that's under their domain. But at the same time, then you have to see that everybody gets left out if we're not doing everything that we can for the entire collective consciousness. Like you might have reign over something, but if you're not allowing for yourself to see that even what's under your domain needs light and love as well in certain ways, then yeah. So, mm-hmm. Somebody's very sad that they haven't been getting affection either. I don't know. Or you should just like cut someone off for a little bit and just see how some plays out for you. Just let them show the disloyalty that they have within themselves because they can't even handle you not being present in a certain energy. So you got to see that for what it is, Taurus. Continue to have courage to make people stand on their actions. By the moon with judgment and two of swords here. With the four of pentacles. It's just, you know, it's the healing energies that actually is what helps everyone that comes out of your energy. So I know it's hard to let people go and let things go and let situations be what they are, but we are all healers and mothers, and you know, nobody can really tell anybody that they're doing anything wrong, but you don't want to be led astray by not understanding why you are being delayed in certain ways. Well, maybe it is because you're just a natural giver, right? But that's kind of like you had to study and learn how to become a doctor, right? To tell someone like they can no longer help people in that way isn't the same as someone just being a natural born giver in every capacity. Like those are two different avenues, even though it kind of is the same, because when you are a doctor, you put in a lot of time, effort, and focus to be the best that you can be. And when you have different ways of giving to certain things, it's like you're looked at in the same way, but it's very much different because you can stop it, but I don't feel like you can stop being a giver. So you gotta see that for truly what it is. Yep. Make it make sense for yourself. I feel like just continue to take action of a situation for yourself, for your own family, for your own stuff. You be the leader of that and allow for the success to shine in that way. And yeah, that caution though, especially when astral traveling or traveling, you know, a lot to that, a lot attached to it, a lot of energies that want it to be this danger type of energy for whatever reason. I don't know, because people aren't accepting who they are. They want to be the mass manipulator. They want to make it seem like the underworld and the this and the that. But at the end of the day, we're all still living here. We have to be who we are. Otherwise, it's a nothing for nobody. It doesn't matter who you are or what's your rank. You will ultimately be a nothing when it's all said and done. So the best advice to be is to accept things and have caution, but at the same time, make sure you are seeing people for who they are and what they are trying to put out to everyone. Well, okay, Taurus, that's really all I have for you. Okay. Yeah, it's very hard to let go of these soul ties. It really is. And I don't like to talk about relationships. That's never been my thing. Maybe because I don't, not, it's like, whatever. I don't care. But for someone else, they deeply care. And they are all in everybody's business. So, but don't overthink a situation. And my advice to be, to you is to be just like, sober as you can be, okay? Just, I know, like, that's easier said than done to be sober, but be sober, because you don't want to make it seem like you can't get to certain energies. It's just like with the steroids, right? You use that to get all big and muscular, but then without it, you're not the same person, or you don't bring the same type of energy. So you don't want to rely heavily on something outside of yourself, especially that's a toxin to the body, that eats away at the body. Yeah. And I mean, somebody is stinky alcoholic. A stinky alcoholic. I'm gonna let you go, Taurus. Have a great night. Till next time.